Last week, we talked about how one of the data removal services from people searching websites called OneRep, the CEO actually used to run people searching networks themselves, and how this was a big thing. Well, Mozilla now has dropped that company because Mozilla actually utilized OneRep for its own service. And so Mozilla has dropped the company, and they've actually made some public announcements about this. So the OneRep, which is the organization, the CEO who had involvement with people searching websites, the CEO came forward and pretty much said that he founded it in 2015, the same year when he launched OneRep, and he said that there was no information sharing between the two of them. And he actually said that he gets it, and that his affiliation with a people searching business may look odd, but in truth, if he hadn't had taken that initial path with a deep dive into how they worked in the first place, OneRep wouldn't have the best tech and team in the space. But, and he also says he appreciates that we did not make this more clear in the past, and they're aiming to do better in the future. Similarly, Mozilla, well, not similarly, but on the other hand, Mozilla has come forward and said they will be moving away from OneRep as a service provider because even though there was never customer data at risk, the outside financial interests and activities of OneRep CEO do not align with their values. So they're working on a plan to transition users to something else, and we don't know what that is yet. I don't know. I'm conflicted about this. I actually can understand, and I like to believe. I want to take the CEO seriously here because I think no one really knows how these people searching sites really work, and that direct involvement could be helpful. But on the other hand, I think it's very shady, and they did own like 15 of them, so it wasn't just one company. I'll leave it there. I think a lot of people can probably really fill in the gaps on this story.
Okay, I have some thoughts I need to add. I want to say I do agree with you, not in this specific case, but generally speaking, what you said about the CEO, like maybe that gave him perspective, because I see people do that with mostly DuckDuckGo. They're like, and for those just joining us, I have no love for DuckDuckGo anymore. But their CEO, I guess, used to work in like some kind of data invasive, like advertising, something or other, something very privacy unfriendly, privacy hostile. And a lot of people are like, oh, that means he, can't be trusted. I disagree. I think maybe they saw how the sausage was made and when this is really screwed up. And I'm speaking generally. I don't know anything about the CEO of DuckDuckGo. I don't care. Again, I've written them off as a company. I don't trust them anymore. But like, to use myself as an example, I used to be in the military. And I think a lot of people could, thankfully no one has that I know yet, but a lot of people could look at that and go, oh, he's like super patriotic, pro, war, this and that. And it's like, actually, that taught me to value, first of all, I've seen how screwed up the whole system is from every level. And I understand the value of life. Anyways, not to wax poetic on that one, but my point being, yeah, I think it is feasible that sometimes people start off on the quote unquote wrong side and realize like, oh, there's problems here. And that might encourage them to cross over to the other side to try to make change. I don't know if that's what's happening here, but I do agree that's a possibility. The main thing I want to say, and I want to just like twist my microphone and break it while I'm talking. The browser space sucks. I want to make that clear. Brave has so many problems. Mozilla has just as many problems. And one of them is if you go back to last week and you read the first post we did on this story, there's an update that I think came out after we recorded where Mozilla said they responded to Brian Krebs and they said, no joke, they're like, we knew about this and we still move forward. We didn't think it was a big deal. So for them to sit here and go, oh, this doesn't align with our values. Your values of not getting called out? Because apparently it aligned with your values before everybody knew about it.
Hey, thanks for watching this clip. Here's another clip for you, and if you want to really dive into tech news, check out our main channel Surveillance Report for all your privacy and security news in a convenient video and audio podcast once a week. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon.